All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's brother Azariah here with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Raha HaKodash. Lord willing, this edifying. All right, I'm going to turn this light off. I got to pull off. All right. But, hey, you know, I want to do a lesson. It's kind of one of those, you know, cut on the push play type of buttons or push play type of deals where you just recording. And, you know, Lord willing, like I said, this is edifying. Just, you know, life, man. Life has a funny way, you know, like the scriptures talk about, you know, just get it started. You know, and I hate that even, like, honestly, like I said, I want to be edifying. I don't want to talk about the same things, you know. But a big portion of this truth, man, is recognizing the battle, never forgetting about the battle, not allowing it to get you in a point where you can't do nothing, you know, but never forgetting the battle. You know, if you forget the condition of the battle, then it can be real easy to get disenchanted. I may flip this around. Let's see. Yeah, it's a lot. So like I said, it can be real easy to get disenchanted, you know, if you don't keep a remembrance of the condition of the battle, man. You know, because there's a lot of things that you have to do in this truth in life, you know, and it's set up, okay, to try to choke the word. You know, the scriptures talk about them that get caught up in the deceit of riches and the, you know, the cares of this world, and the word be choked and they become unprofitable, you know. And myself, I've always been into certain things, like, you know, the Lord gave me the gift, the ability to be able to, how can I put it? I learned certain things very quickly, and I can emulate certain things. For example, Salat, I ain't realized the whole situation was like this. The camera situation was like that. So Salakia, it's kind of showing the phone holder. I may try to fix that here in a second. But you know, just give you something. It's really just giving you something to look at besides my dark screen or whatever. But my dark camera, so I'll probably just leave it like that. But anyway, like I was saying, so, you know, I have the ability, like I emulate certain stuff, like the one brother called it the gift of research. And also he mentioned that I think he even called it the gift of miracles, you know. And there's just certain things, nigga. This is 2 lanes, nigga. Turns a lot. The dude just got over on me with no turn signal. Yeah, like it wasn't shit. Like he just cut over. Like, damn, bro. If I wasn't there in this big ass truck, then maybe you would have been straight. But anyway, it's a lot. So, like, you know, like I used to want to be a chef. I decided not to do that, even though I still cook. And you know, I can emulate different stuff, you know what I mean? It really ain't about me. I'm just sharing, you know. I can emulate certain styles of cooking, you know. I can make Chinese style fried rice, you know, at home. And it'll be like damn near like the restaurant. So basically what I'm saying is I've learned to do a lot of stuff that I didn't know how to do before. I taught, you know, I can't even say I taught myself. The Spirit had it where I through research, I learned how to make incense. The Spirit had it through research, I learned how to do certain things, you know, and make certain stuff. And the point I'm making is things, you know, I even was into music for a while, you know, but I realized that stuff takes a lot of time. You know, that stuff can make you unprofitable in its truth because of how much time you have to put towards it, you know? Especially through the Spirit, the decree that just came out about a video a day. If I was caught up in trying to make music and do all those different things, I definitely wouldn't be able to do a video a day. It's just enough trying to work and the other stuff you have to do in life, okay, then to try to why is this dude really, we about to miss the whole night because this dude's slow. Wow. It's enough to do all the stuff that you do in life than to give yourself further distractions. Making a masterpiece of an instrumental, making a masterpiece of anything requires time and effort. Oh shit! Need to get some gas. It's a lot. Requires time and effort that many of us don't really have when we really think about it. Many of us don't really have the time and effort that needs to go into other things. That time can be put into the truth. All right, so I'll quote another scripture. Okay, the scriptures say, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Seek ye the kingdom of heaven first, and he shall add all these things unto you. So the Lord will allow you to learn certain things, to do certain things, to be in a position to make certain money or have certain mercies when it comes to not having the money. You'll get mercy in certain situations, because you're putting him first, because you're trying to do his will above all things, you see? And so that's what we depend on, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, okay? That's what we depend on. We can't make flesh our arm, our strength, Can't trust in man. The scriptures say, be ye not confident in a plain way. So we can't be confident in, I work every day, I go to my job, I get my check on it, Of course we brothers are gonna work. But the confidence doesn't rely on, I work, so I'll be good. No, we, through the Spirit, we've been made privy to certain things that are coming down the pipeline. Turn this on. And so on and so forth. So, just a thought I was having, man. We have to be mindful of the things that we involve ourselves in. Be mindful of the things that you involve yourself in. Like Apostle Gabar said in one of his, I think it was a live stream he did, or one of his shows that I saw. Basically, he was like, when it comes to things outside of this truth, keep it simple. Keep it simple. And that's great advice. That's great advice, man. Because once you start getting into complicated things, what comes with that? Being distracted from the truth. There's moments where you might be doing something and you might be so excited about trying to do it that you find an excuse to not do a lesson right away. When I finish this, I'll do the lesson. When in actuality, it should be the opposite around. It should be, I'm going to put this down and do the lesson. I'll come back to this. That's really how it should be. But the prospect of making more money or making things a little easier can kind of take away from the truth. For what really needs to be done. I hope this dude ain't trying to go around me. That lane ends, you dummy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, just gotta be mindful of what we involve ourselves in. Saying that again, man. Because even though we do have to work, scriptures do talk about, not saying what shall we eat, not worrying about what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna wear, stuff like that. And the Lord will provide. Oh man. But being in this flesh, sometimes it's easier said than done. Honestly, me and the bro was talking about it while we was riding one day. We was talking about how it just seems like it's always something you need, Always needs something, And I had the thought, like, okay, what if you had everything you need? What if you had everything you need every time you needed whatever it was? If you could just go and get it. Oh, we need this. All right, let's go get it. We need this for the car. All right, I'm going to go get it. We need, I need this particular item of clothing. All right, I'm going to go get it. Would that be a good thing? Or would that be a bad thing? Now, for everybody, everybody's different. Everybody's walk is different. If you're in this truth, though, you're always going to have something that is going to be your own personal hell. So let's say you didn't have money financially, then maybe your woman would be a demon, Maybe your job would be persecuting you, Whatever it is that hell is that you're going to go through, okay, it's going to always exist. If it doesn't exist in one avenue, it's going to exist in another. Let's say you're a healthy brother, you have a healthy body. You're going to have something to stress you out because that's the condition of the body. So when people who are not in this truth seek to continually better their situation, it's almost like what Solomon said. He counted all vanity. Vanity and vexation of spirit, man. Like one of the bros was talking about, or I think a bro did like a post of a video for Bobby Shmurda, who made up the Shmurda dance. He was cooning, acting a fool, acting a coon and a baboon for the Edomites to try to get a record deal. And if I'm not mistaken, now he's locked up in prison. But the point was, for me when I watched it was, more money, more problems. You have to do all these things to get accepted by E, to get put in the position of, you basically have to do all this stuff just so you can go and be a damn monkey in front of E, man. In front of Esau, man. You gotta basically show him how much you hate your brother. Show him how much in your rap, in your music. You have to show him how much you're willing to kill your brothers. Okay. And just so on and so forth, man. And then they say, you know what? I think this nigger will be good for I think this nigger deserves a record deal. I think he'd be a bad influence. He'd be a good person to put up as a bad influence against the children of Israel. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah, nigger, you've shown us that you're a cold-blooded, murdering nigger who will kill your own kind for a couple of dollars. So you know what? We're gonna give you $1 million deal, which we're gonna take 50% of that when you get it. So really, we're gonna give you a $500,000 deal and a very bad distribution deal, and we'll get 90% of all your revenue, but you'll have $500,000 to go, buy some jewelry or some nigger shit, whatever you niggers do. And yeah, congratulations, nigger. You showed us you're a big enough coon to make it into our ranks. That's pretty much what it is in this world, man. That's this life, man. You see? And it's really a sad state of affairs for the children of Israel, man. You see? It's really pitiful and pathetic. This whole world is pitiful and pathetic, man. But this is why we need the kingdom, man. This is why we need the kingdom. The kingdom. Honestly, I would say the kingdom can't get here no faster. Because we're supposed to hasten this date. But at the same time, it's a balance because we have to have patience. Scriptures talk about them that have run out of patience. There have been people that have run out of patience, getting a little too zealous, wanting things to happen on their own time and then falling out. Apostle Tahar was, Elder Apostle Tahar was just talking about the year 2000 guys when they dropped out, man, because they got disenchanted. Matter of fact, Elder Apostle Gabar was mentioning what Elder Apostle Tahar said about those guys getting disenchanted. Which that was the word he was looking for in his walk and talk, was disenchanted. Okay, the thrill is gone. You know, this truth is the only thing jumping, man. You know, and if you you know, you gotta remember the wife of your youth. The scriptures talk about the wife of your youth, man. And this is, at this point, this is the various topics. But you gotta remember the wife of your youth, man, which is not talking about the first woman you popped, okay? It's talking about the scriptures. The wife of your youth is talking about the scriptures. The scriptures say, remember the first works, okay? Remember from whence thou comest and do the first works. Okay, what's the first works? Edifying the children of Israel. You see? So that's the wife of your youth, man. And be ravaged with her bosom always. So we're always supposed to come back to Sophia. Okay, Sophia, this wisdom and knowledge. The truth of these scriptures of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So if you feel like you're disenchanted or you're losing the thrill for the truth, rekindle it, man. Remember what it was for you in particular that got you excited about the truth and getting back into it. There's many aspects of why I love the truth, you know. I like researching, you know. I like researching certain things. I want to get back into the Hebrew more. I did a Hebrew prayer the other day, which Salakia, if this is kind of loud, I'm just trying to get a little air in here, man, without running this AC and this damn gas guzzling car, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can open up the other window. Just open a little bit. Salakia. Let that down, but or let that up so it's not as loud. Probably too late at this point. I have to watch the video now. But yeah, you know, just gotta rekindle that love for the scriptures, man. Scriptures is the only thing going. Everything else is not gonna get us anywhere. It's a waste of time. You know, waste of time, man. Waste of time and energy. You know, as far as in the grand scheme of things, you know, balance is very important. Balance is important. Let me turn this camera around. Balance is a very important thing to have. You know? Very important. So, there are other things that are going to have value and have levels of importance. But the most important thing, like I quoted earlier, okay? Put the Lord first. You know, seek ye the kingdom of heaven first, and he will add all things unto you. So that comes first. Everything else comes secondary. But that doesn't mean you completely neglect those things. You know? Ultimately, we all got to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. So life is going to look different for everybody. But as far as your particular hell or your particular thing that you go through, everybody has their own hell. You know, you have not been tempted above that which all men are tempted, like the scriptures say. So, let's see what this guy's doing. Stop here and get some gas. Okay. But you know, I don't want this to go on too long. But just a little quick in transit, little rant and rave, pretty much. We'll probably go ahead and just end it there, man. But you know, gotta be always ravaged with the wife of our youth, man, and just understand. You know, like the scriptures say, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved, man. So it's an endurance race, okay? And if we want to be saved, we have to endure. So, with that, I'm going to say all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rehah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the home for the night. Hey, Lord willing, this is edifying. Hey, shalom.